Hey guys, and welcome to the Kanon Character Spotlight. Today I'll be talking about Kanon, the brand new event unit for the Sacred Stones beginning event, the Entrusted Justice missions. So, Kanon is a light 3-star. She can be upgraded all the way to 5-star. She's 5-star capable. And she's adorable. Face it, look at that face. She's adorable. Her lore is that she's a super vivacious girl, an apprentice of the Holy Guard. She was an orphan who was raised by the Holy Order, and so she idolizes the Holy Guard more than anyone else. She isn't very confident when it comes to alchemy, but she's very confident at fighting for the bread at her dormitory. So you'll find out more about Kanon's lore as you go through the missions. And you'll need to go through the missions anyways if you want to raise Kanon, as she has some unique job equipments that can only be farmed from these missions. Plus, raising Kanon's a good idea, as these missions have some pretty good rewards, and you will need to use Kanon in at least one of the missions. Although, if you're having trouble with that mission, you can use the Kanon Mercenary in addition to your own Kanon to defeat Zahar. Her leader skill is at 5-star Envy's Boon, which raises physical attack by 20% and gives 20 dark resistance for units from Envilia. This is pretty easy to build a team around, as there's a lot of Envilia units, and quite a few of the core units from the story, such as Logi and Chloe, who most people will receive from the missions, are also from Envilia. It's a pretty good leader skill if there's going to be dark units, just because 20 dark resistance gives 20% resistance to the dark element, which is pretty huge. That's like double the Curious Doll, max level 30 Curious Doll even. Her only available job right now is the Apprentice Paladin Kanon. So the Apprentice Paladin Kanon has movement 3, jump 1. It's got fairly good stats, and it's got some pretty good abilities. For example, Double Slash, which is the first ability in her Holy Order Blade, is a 2-hit ability, which is very useful. She also has Teachings of the Order, which raises her own light and dark resistance by a fairly decent amount, and makes her exceptional when it comes to dealing with light and dark units, which most units aren't good at dealing with because their only weaknesses are each other, which means if you bring a light unit to fight dark units, the dark units are going to be just as effective against your light unit as you are against them. Apart from that, Kanon is a good hero, but she's going to get better. So right now, Kanon, she's not on the same level as stuff like Vettel J2 or other top tier heroes, such as Holy Brawlers. But she is a fairly good hero, and as we get more of her jobs, she's only going to get better. For now, my recommended build for Kanon would be, well, you don't really have a choice. Just use all the abilities she currently has, as we don't have access to any of her other jobs, to give her extra passives or basic abilities. If you want to save some money, you can choose not to maximize all her abilities right now. Just maximizing her Holy Order Blade should be fine. If you do find yourself struggling on levels where you need to bring your Kanon, you can max them out later, but for now you can save Zenny by waiting for her second and third jobs, which we'll get as we get more Sacred Stone missions. In conclusion, Kanon is a good unit that is going to become a great unit. She's also really adorable, and she's fairly powerful. If you need units to take care of light and dark units, because you don't have, for example, say, any good dark units to take on light units, Kanon can substitute fairly easily. And you need it for story missions anyways, so raising Kanon is just a good idea all around. Anyways guys, thanks for watching the Kanon Character Spotlight. I hope you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you like it, and have a good one.